Scarlet Spider. I feel like it's becoming more and more like Spider-Man 2099 every single day. Stay tuned for the review, fans. Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Ben Reily, the Scarlet Spider, issue number 8. After the first story arc in this book, we wound up seeing that he came in contact with the Death, and we found out that Death said that his soul was rotting and that he still has time to actually heal his soul. And so Death wound up bringing back the little girl that's suffering from this disease, and we wound up seeing Kane come back to life, and now we're into this, I guess you want to call it new story arc. Writer is Peter David, and the artist is Will Sleaney. Both did Spider-Man 2099. What happened to Mark Bagley? Not coming back? That's a shame. The artwork is not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of Sleaney's artwork. His character expressions are okay, but his characters feel very stiff. The paneling doesn't seem to go right with the story at times, and it's just not my favorite type of artwork. So what do I think about this actual story? Well, the beginning of the story actually takes place before Secret Empire, and we find that out here. For sure, because the opening page is before Secret Empire, and we see Ben and Kane actually talking with each other after the whole Death incident. And he explains the situation, how he's trying to help his soul, and of course Kane feels cheated out of the whole thing, and Kane winds up leaving. So really, no matter what happens, Kane still hates Ben Reily. It's just going to be the thing, right? So then we flash forward to after Secret Empire, and we get to see Ben Reily as he looks over defeated and destroyed Las Vegas due to the whole situation of what happened with Hydra and whatnot. So in this book, we wind up seeing, okay, well, what's Kane up to now? Well, looks like he's helping some veterans or whatnot, dealing with the whole Las Vegas situation. I don't know. They really don't touch upon him anymore after that. Then we see Miss Mercury's, I guess, so-called brother is the one that's trying to sabotage her. And the whole thing is that she's not really looking to help people after the whole Hydra incident. So he wants to send in this character by the name of Hornet to take all the supplies for himself so he can give them out. Really? This is the plot of this comic book? So we send in this D-rated villain by the name of the Hornet, and he goes and he's ordered to steal all these supplies. In the meantime, we go back to the original story about the little girl who's got that disease. And so she has this disease. She was brought back to life by Death, but she's still not cured of this disease. You think that Death brought her back to life, that she would still be living? No, she just brought her back to life. But she's still going to die again anyway. Like, it just didn't make sense. It was just weird. We could have been done with this. Peter could have said, oh yeah, I brought her back to life because Death brought her back, right? No, she's still got the disease. Doctor says she's going to die if you don't find a cure soon. And just randomly, Ben just punches some weird hole in the wall. It's just awkward. So then he tries to find some research on this, on the disease, about a scientist who's actually, did some research on this disease and has progressed with it. And he gets so excited he punches a desk. And it's like, it's so out of place. It's like, Ben knows how to control his power. Why is he breaking walls and destroying desks? It's just so stupid. So when Ben winds up giving the news to Miss Mercury, they share a kiss, and it was just kind of in the moment thing. And the next thing we wind up seeing is that we see that there's this thing going on with the Hornet and him trying to steal these supplies, and we see that Ben Reily comes into play, and they start battling, and he calls him Spider-Man, and of course he's like, I'm not Spider-Man, I'm Scarlet Spider, and they start fighting over supplies. And so by the time we wind up getting to the end of this book, we wind up seeing that someone else comes into the picture, and his name is Ricochet, and again, he mistakes him for Spider-Man as well. And that is the issue. So what do I think of it? This issue sucked. This was so stupid. This is the best that you can do for this character, is to have him fight this Z-listed character villain and over some supplies like water and camping goods. Like, this is so dumb. And it's like, why didn't Ben research this guy when he found out when this girl had this disease right from the beginning? Like, why did it take him this long to find out anything about this disease? And this Ricochet character and this Hornet guy and him losing control of his strength and all that other nonsense. Like, this is crap. This is such a crappy book. It's getting worse every time. There seems to be some promise, and then it just goes right down the tube. And this is exactly what I said from the beginning. This is becoming more and more and more like Spider-Man 2099. It's just going to exist. There's just going to be these random villains in these random stories. And they'll just have this story about this little girl that you're supposed to care about this disease for the next, like, 25 issues. Just like Spider-Man 2099's girlfriend in the last issue when she was, I don't even know what happened. She became a monster or something like that, and she was in a coma forever. Wasn't that the issue in that thing? It's like the same thing. It's the same crap. It's stupid. This is a character that has a lot of nostalgic for a lot of fans. And what does this do for people? It does nothing. It just absolutely accomplishes absolutely shit. The girl's still sick. Kane is still pissed off. He's helping some veterans. We're fighting over fucking supplies that you can go buy at Walmart. Like, you can do whatever you want. It's just stupid. I give this book a 1 out of 5. This will probably be the worst book out of the week. Guys, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this book. Did you like it? Did you hate it as much as I have? Do you see this book going down this downward toilet bowl spiral? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, check out comicfrontline.com. Check out our Discord where you guys can sign up. Just go search for Comic Frontline. Become part of our group. And also, if you want to talk about comics, check out our live stream each and every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the comics news, and a whole bunch more, guys. So again, guys, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until that next comic book review, Mike Spider Slayer saying peace.